Hi everyone, this is why people love fall so much. The wonderful heartwarming foods with the greens and the wonderful fruits that come in October is why people support local farms to get the freshest food available to create amazing meals. I'm Tessa, I'm the farmer's wife at Willow Haven Farm, and I'm just going to show you some of the things that came in my market box. I want to show you the vegetables and the fruits, but all of the other dairy, raw milk, grass-fed meats, and the eggs that are so popular because they're pastured and so healthy, and the yolks are so orange and flavorful. That is the additional reasons why farm members love getting their food from Willow Haven Farm. So to get started, I'm going to show you things like Napa cabbage or Chinese cabbage, which is so versatile that you can use it cooked or raw in stir fries or in cabbage slaws. And then we have bok choy, so that can be used a lot of the same ways. And we love these vegetables in the spring, but even more in the fall because we can mix them with hearty vegetables that last a long time, like your butternut squash, your spaghetti squash, and your sweet potatoes. So these are garnet sweet potatoes. They have more of a purpley skin, but they still have that orange flesh inside, bright orange, so colorful, so sweet and tasty. You'll also see this week that we offered the poblano or ancho peppers. These are the peppers that you use to roast and make and take the skins off and slice them up for that delicious melt in your mouth, spicy, soft roasted pepper that you love. The other thing that you do with these specialty peppers is make chili rellenos. And those can be, that dish is amazing. You can use any kinds of fillings you want with meat or beans, cheese. There's lots of recipes for that. You could even do shortcut casseroles instead of like stuffing them and still get all the wonderful flavors of the peppers and the beans and the cheese together. We have greens, so this is also a wonderful time of year to get bonus greens out of your vegetables, and I will put in the link below on this webpage, this blog post, what vegetables have bonus greens that you can use. Because I have a list of all the veggies. This is tatsoi that you can use as a replacement for any spinach recipe. It's an Asian green that grows better than spinach in our area. It's a little easier. And then the farm celery we've offered a couple times, but these, you'll notice that it's more narrow and more full of flavor. You might use it as, definitely use the leaves as greens. I've chopped mine all up and put them in bags in the freezer. The celery lovers love it, but farm celery is definitely different than crunchy, watery, less flavorful celery in the grocery store. It's not something that you might not use to make ants on a log, but you will love it in soups and stews and things. Curry turnips are also a favorite. They have greens that you can use, and they have the wonderfully sweet, flavorful turnip bulb, and they're just very mild. They don't have that spicy bite that your traditional turnips have. So many of our farm members just love to eat them raw. Same thing with kohlrabi. Now these winter kohlrabi may be a little bit more hardy, and so they test them to see whether you prefer to eat them raw or cooked. Raw, a great way to use them is to shred them and make a salad with them. Add your hot peppers to that to give it a little bit of a zing. And I'll put my favorite shredded recipe salads in this blog post, along with, you can do the same thing with the turnips, with the radishes. And once again, you can go back into the spring recipes and learn how to shred those things and ferment them in a jar. And we often have fermented shredded vegetables all the way into the fall and the winter, so that we can keep eating those wonderful probiotic vegetables with our meals. It's also fantastic that we still have green beans. These will go away as soon as we get a hard frost that will kill the plants, but we have, pardon me, yellow beans, but these yellow beans are not waxy and they do not have the, some of the things that you may have in your mind about yellow beans that you may say, well, I don't like yellow beans. Try them. They're perfectly delicious, just like green beans. We still have tomatoes coming from Leroy, our Mennonite farmer who grows late season crops for us. So those are from him. And we have some different types of apples and pears for you. This week, I believe this is a Crimson Crisp. It's smaller than the Honey Crisp, but has a similar flavor. And this is the red Bartlett pear. So they're just like the green Bartlett pears, except for they're yellow and red. This is the Shenandoah. So these are kind of huge, very good flavor. But you can see in comparison, this Bartlett pear is a little bit on the smaller side, but not as small as the Forels that we were offering you, which were kind of like a mini pear. And these Shenandoahs are larger, like an Anjou, but even a little bit bigger. They all have wonderful flavor. Now, an Asian pear, if you've never had them before, is very unique. It's almost perfectly round, it looks like an apple in some ways, except you know that an apple isn't quite as round as this is. This is more round, like a Christmas decoration ball. And it has a unique flavor and texture. It is definitely more pear-like in the texture and the flavor, but not just like a pear. So if you want to try something unique, definitely try Asian pears. And that's the main thing that I have for you this week to show you. Of course, I have eggplant in my box, I have beets in my box, I have jalapenos and serrano peppers in my box. And then our family eats raw yogurt, which we make from our raw milk. It's cooked, so it's not raw anymore, but we make our own yogurt. The yogurts that we have for you are amazing, and you can also learn to make your own yogurt with the raw milk. That's a wonderful skill to learn, and we're all about teaching you skills, how to use amazing food to make even more amazing food. The meats we eat, we've been eating a lot of hamburger and duck, actually, and so it's just wonderful to have all this fall food to make amazing meals with, and I hope that you will continue to learn with us and support local farms by getting your food through our Market Box CSA subscription. So have a wonderful day. We'll see you again next time. Bye.